Kuci ahre manjah tege Retenai na pum torne mangge Itor cire Reni ahre nak kai ta dauge Itor porage Reni ahre nak kai ta dauge Itor porage Nak kai ne main bueh tanu Ita akege Nak kai ne main bueh tanu Ita tage Jie magetani na ponggu Ita akege retak mangge nang vai am kemangge Jie magetani na ponggu Ita akege retak kemangge nang vai am kemangge
So, hello everyone again. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And I would like to start saying thanks so much for Marcia and you experience our consumption for the amazing job. Thank you so much, Professor Jose Alves, Professor Florin, and everybody that helped us, our friends in Macau, China, Romania, Chile, and all over Brazil in this second version of the Amazon Experience. We opened it for other Brazilian universities too, and I believe that this is gonna increase the level of experience of our project. And again, thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope we have these 2 weeks together and you have an amazing experience, as it says in our project's name. My name is Professor Caio Fania. I know it's a little bit weird, both of my names, so no worries about it, because Caio makes a lot of sense here in Brazil, but not so much abroad. And when I was studying abroad, some people would say like Kyle, that would be close enough, the sound, so I really don't mind. And I'm just very happy with this experience and this opportunity. I want to start our welcome day. Today we're gonna have not a lot of work, it's more about a presentation and explaining how this project will work and how our game, since it's a game-based learning, it's a competition, and how it works, and especially that all the rules and everything. And in the end, we are going to be dividing you in groups, and we're going to use the Microsoft Teams. So we're going to be using, I will show you how to use, probably most of you already use this, but some of them you maybe not. And then we created logins and password for all of you to get in, and we already divided all the groups. I hope we have an amazing week, 2 weeks together. So I want to start first showing a video. That's our teaser video for our project, just to give a little taste about what we are gonna be seeing these 2 weeks. And it's important to say that this project, he was planned to happen in a in-person mode. Our goal is that people would, when we plan here, that people would come here to Belém, to our city, and stay here 2 weeks with us, showing and seeing everything that we're gonna be showing a virtual mode. But then the pandemic changed everything, and we had to adapt, as what we are just doing since 2019, the end of 2019 and 2020 is adapting. So we had to adapt to this project, and we had our first version last October, a small one, just with one partner in the US and another partner in China, and they were pretty excited, and I'm gonna be sharing some feedbacks too. And I think this second version, I like to think in a forever beta mode, you know, like we will be always learning and improving our project. And I hope that you can enjoy, and we are really open to feedbacks and to comments to improve our project. Okay, so that I share our video, and then I will be coming back soon. Let I just see. I already watched this movie like 100 times probably, and I always love to see again, to watch again. It was an amazing job that our marketing team here did, and it's really expressed about our region. And what I like to say is that when we say about Amazon, is really an exotic place, and to a lot of people, even for us that live here, is something really exotic, and that we have to learn and we have to understand how to work with. Because what we wanted to show in this project is that we have to have a mentality to preservation, okay, to have our forests. However, we have people living here, and we need to develop like an economic side, but also social and environmental side. So in a sustainability approach, we want to show you that we can make business, we can have amazing opportunities to work with the forest, but we don't have to burn anything. We don't have to put down any trees. Actually, studies already show us that if you manage to work within the forest with a synergy between your business and the forest, you can make a lot of money, and that's not wrong. But all of this money, you need to also think about developing our cities here, our region, and we cannot just export and do international trade as raw material. You know, like I think it's enough for us to be already colonized before, and I think that now we have the technology and the expertise to improve the way we do business. And you're going to have to do this in these 2 weeks and create a business opportunity using our Amazon region inputs, that we have such an exotic inputs, like acai is the most common, and we don't like a lot how people eat acai down in Brazil with guaraná and granola and other things. However, it's a really great input that's really famous, but we have so many more, like cupuaçu, Brazilian nut, we have paprioca, and a lot of other ones that not even me ever heard about it. I lived here my whole life. So one thing that's quite important too, and this is for our Brazilian students, especially the ones here in Belém at Cesupa, is that when we grow up here, we live in a city that's really big. It's almost 2 million people, the big Belém, we say. But we think a lot about São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, going abroad, US, Europe, Asia, but sometimes we forget how many great opportunities we have here. And the opportunities that we start to do here, we're going to be probably the pioneers. So if we set the really good mindset for us is how to make business developing environment, social, and economic side. So that's our challenge. I will be explaining more in this morning here for us in Brazil. And I want to also share another video with the feedback from our first version that happened last October that I just put here. And just share again my screen. Just a second. Share screen, and is this one again. Okay, you already see my screen? Yep. Let's watch again this one.
Super excited just to learn more about the Amazon experience, your region, and see what the students, both Brazilian and MSU and China students, what we can do.
10 Chinese students, they are in China right now, will participate in this program and competing with you all within 2 teams.
Our goal is that in these 2 weeks, we have a kind of development of a mindset, as I said before, not only to the Americans, international students from MSU and from China, but also to our students here at Cesupa to rethink sometimes the next steps in their career, to think, okay, I don't have to leave here, our place, to go to São Paulo or Rio de Janeiro or other places, because we can have a good life here, we can have a lot of opportunities, and most of them will be the pioneers. So it's a great opportunity to our students to getting to know more our region and to have discoveries from themselves.
Frankly, we look to Cesupa as a role model. So I think that's the sign of a very strong partnership when we can learn from each other.
In this experience, the compass is in your hands. So I'm really glad with that, and I'm really glad to be part of it.
Let's challenge ourselves and become the best version that we can of ourselves. And I think that we can start today in our project. So thank you. And I hope you're liking these videos. I already watched it again, and this one a lot too, but I think it's always a good way to think when we listen some feedbacks, is that how we can improve. And especially now speaking with our professors here, and thank you so much for the trust to develop this project together. And I think our role now as a professor is that we create the best learning environments for our students, because we don't teach anything, they have to learn. And I think the sage on the stage thing, we have to put past that, because now with internet and with all the connections and synergy that we can happen, is not the professor who knows everything. Who knows everything now is Google, and we have to know how to actually interact with Google to make a class be interesting. And when we create game environments, project environments for students to develop themselves, and it's not like in a competition against the other student in the next room, but actually how you can improve yourself to be the best version of yourself. And when we create this kind of project, this kind of learning environment, is for you to engage. And one thing that I said in the message that I sent yesterday before you is that we only put the stage, but you have to engage. You have to be committed to the project. It's a lot of work. It's a 2-week thing. Every day we're going to be seeing each other, but not only with us, the coordination team, but also you're going to be meeting with the other students, and that's the richness of the projects when you are in a room, interacting with each other and getting to learn a lot of what people do. And now that we have so many countries together, I believe that it will be really rich. I'm alumni from CESUPA. I studied here in 2009. I graduated, and it was already an amazing university, but we didn't have projects like that. And when we develop things and we start to interact with people from all over the world, it's interesting to see that how many challenges that we have. But now with internet, how our generation, we are blessed because we can be here. We can have people from Romania, from Chile, from Macau, China, and with a lot of different time zones. When I went to bed yesterday, it was like 2 a.m. and in Macau was already the next day, and we were chatting the WeChat thing. And I think this level of interaction that happens, it's the internet that help us to develop, but our universities, they need to rethink way to how we're going to be teaching, how we're going to be developing our students. And I believe that the project, the work that UXperience does with all of us, it's an amazing opportunity to every day we increase and get to put for you more interesting opportunities. So now I want to do like the institutional part of our talk today, is that I want to open our microphone to Professor Florin, Professor Jose from Macau, from Romania and from Macau, and just to give some words. And we are really happy with your presence here. We are really happy with the opportunities to work together. Thank you so much. Me and Marcia, we are quite happy with this opportunity to be with you and with your students. And I hope that we can create the best learning environment for all of them. So any one of you that can start, I'm really happy to hear you. Thank you so much. Who wants to start?
Maybe it's better to start to tell us some statistics before. How many students are from every partner university in this project?
That's good question. We have 12 people from City University of Macau. We have 6 people from Transylvania University of Brasov. I don't know if I said right. Okay, Brasov.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
1 student from Chile, Universidade Terra e Finis. And in Brazil, we have all over. We have people from Uniceplac, CESUPA, Facens, Newton Paiva, Unis, ENIAC, Unifagoc, Facens, and that's it. So it's a really melting pot. Now we are actually becoming to get through this melting pot idea of people being in the same room and having a lot of experience and a lot of change. And what I like a lot is that I was checking the background from our students. We have people doing business administration, law, psychology, civil engineer, mechatronic engineer. So we actually have a lot of really intercultural and interdisciplinary too opportunity here to learn with each other. And I believe that this project will be really rich, the second version, because we will have a lot of lengths in our challenge. And I think when we have different lengths, we can have different approach and learn with each other, and the solutions become richer than if only engineer, only business administration students. I think that will be really rich for us. Professor Florin, thank you so much. You can start.
Okay, thank you. Hello from Romania. I think it's -2 degrees here. From this reason, I'm inside. Okay. During your presentation, I already look on the Brazilian map to see the distances between Belém and other parts of the Brazil where I got a lot of friends in the last year. For example, we already had a common project with Unicristus in Fortaleza, and also the name of the Brazilian university that you mentioned before sounds familiar for me, because thanks to your experience, and Marcia, hello again from here, we met last July. So it's an excellent opportunity to have so many universities together, and so many experiences. And I'm sure that Romanian students, together with the other students, will have an amazing experience that will enrich them, and they come to a improved version after these 2 weeks. Will be a totally or be at least a better version, a version of them that will aim, will look for a new international experience. Maybe will be another online experience, and as the pandemic will end, I'm sure most of the students involved in this project will be eager to start live experience, to be and also I hope that some of them will be part of your next edition or of Amazon Experience, but in Belém.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I just want to congratulate all the organizer first, but also the students that took this challenge of being involved in this project.
Thank you so much, Professor. We are quite happy with this opportunity, and I think that's, at least for us, for CESUPA, it's the first step that we can really get together and think about projects and develop things together. And for sure, like in the third version, we want to be together and we have more people from Romania, and that's all for your job and for your work together with us and Marcia. So we are quite happy and we really appreciate for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Professor José, the floor is yours.
Yes, so good afternoon, good morning for you. So it's a pleasure to be here in this experience. We are looking forward. We have a group of 12 students that we are following up and supporting them. I'm together here today with my colleague Marco Duarte Risoli, he's here. And we are eager to, again, I think to create an international experience for our students. The students are usually working and studying here in Macau. They don't have much opportunities to meet people from, especially from other continents. In the last year was not possible. So I think this is exciting for us. And I can feel from the introduction that it will be very interactive with videos and a lot of real Brazil experiences. I think this will be inspirational for our students here in China, which maybe will not have many chances, at least until now, to visit Brazil. But I hope that this will generate some good ideas, and hopefully some of the ideas will progress to real projects, and one day they can visit Brazil. So again, I think we are here around, and let me know how we can help more during these 2 weeks.
Thank you so much, Professor. Again, Professor Marco Duarte too, thank you so much for you to be here with us and sharing your time. And when Marcia said that we would probably have some students from Macau and from China, I was quite intrigued because it's not a really common travel destination for us. And when I heard about it, I was quite happy, and especially because we have a Portuguese professor over there, and I felt kind of home when I saw him. I was like, oh, that's amazing how we can be together, and even if it's the other side of the world, with opportunities like that, we can share and we can learn a lot. I hope that this horrible times go through, and then we can all meet here, go to the Amazon River and have some snacks, have some things together, and we can enjoy each other, because it will be an amazing experience to be here. And a lot of things that you're going to be seeing, I will be showing you a lot of inputs that we have here to just to give a flavor and a beginning of ideas of business. And what I like the most is that even for us that we always live here our whole life, as I said before, it's something really exotic, and it's interesting because we live in Belém, that's a huge city, but in 5-10 minutes you get in a boat, you cross the river, and you are in the other side, like in a really native jungle. And we have amazing food here and a lot of amazing fruits, and I think that it's something really unique, and it's a really interesting thing to people from all over the world to come here. And I saw somebody in a video from Macau that she said she studied about the Amazon River when she was at school, and that really intrigued her for the whole life. And when she saw about the name of the project, Amazon Experience, she was like, hey, I want to do that, I want to enjoy it, and I want to have this experience. And I'm quite happy and really excited about it, the level of the students that we got in this version, because we have people from different places in the world, but also in Brazil. And I think Brazil is a really big continental country, and we have different accents, we have different words to things, and we have different culture and different backgrounds. And when we put everybody together, I think that we can learn a lot. And for the ones that are a little worried about the English level of you're not secured, don't worry, you have 2 weeks, and just put yourself in situations to explore that and to develop that skill. And if you don't feel really secure to speak in the microphone, you can use the chat, use the Google Translator or the equivalent thing, but enjoy this experience. This experience, again, this experience is for you, and you have to engage, because we only set the stage. You are Pink Floyd that needs to go to the stage and do the show. We just are here to clap our hands and to appreciate all your development and all the interesting things. Because in the first version, the feedback that we got from our judges, we bring judges from the market, like angel investors and people that are really working to develop Amazon region in a sustainable way. And they were quite excited and really impressed with the solutions that people brought in only 2 weeks. And it's not only about, okay, I have this acai thing, and then I'm gonna do the international trade and export the acai as a raw material. No, you have to think about oil acai. You need to think about how to use in a different aspect of the fruit. So you're gonna be using your creativity. A lot of you said about cosmetics. I'm starting to give some hints just to help. Cosmetics is such an amazing opportunity to be working here. Natura has a huge plant here, and we have a lot of inputs that only exists here in the Amazon region. So I think it was Rafaela Cancio from Inifafog that she said something about in her video, is that the cosmetic world is increasing, and when you put the natural aspects of Amazon, you can create a really big differentiation for your product to bright in the market. So use that. Think about, you don't have to think about an idea just to be another idea, because in the end of the project, you're gonna see that if you want, you can really put more effort and your project to become a real product, and you start to actually make money, make business of it. And that's my dream, is that one product that you develop, product or service that you develop here in the Amazon experience become reality, and then you can start to sell all over the world and get rich. And that's not a problem to get rich, especially if you are developing the communities and develop the region that you are making business with. So enjoy these 2 weeks. I think I'm talking too much, but I'm really excited about it. And I want to show another video. I will be doing that. I have like some more videos to show. Since we don't have the presence mode, I want you to feel, even it's just for a video, but to understand more about our region. Our workshop on Monday will be like that. We're going to be digging in our region. Professor Paulo, he has a company here, it's called Manioca, that he already did the Amazon experiencing thing. You know, he has a company that works with our inputs, work with the small communities to improve their lives. And it's such an amazing business case and sustainable case that he will be the professor from our first 2 workshops. And we have a lot to learn with him. He's an alumni from our university here. And he's quite happy with this opportunity to be here with you and to learn a lot with you too. So just to give you some flavor about how you can, I'm gonna show first one video to you understand the region itself and the people that live here. And then the other one, they are short videos, is about, is a Brazilian TV program that from an amazing chef that we have here. So a lot of the inputs you're going to be seeing, he will be showing, but use to cook. But it's just to start giving you ideas about the amazing opportunities that you have here. So I will be sharing my screen one more time. Let I just see which screen I have to share. So I think, yes.
Quem nasce na Amazônia é o quê?
Acho que quem nasce na Amazônia é forte.
Orgulho.
Potência. Guardião da floresta.
É caboclo do mato. Somos indígenas.
É sobrevivente, no mínimo.
E somos resistência.
É a esperança.
Na Amazônia?
É a Amazônida.
Amazônida.
É a Amazônida.
Amazônida.
Amazônida. É a Amazônida.
Amazônida.
Amazônida. Amazônida. Somos todos Amazônia.
A gente começa hoje uma expedição de 32 dias pela Amazônia. Vamos percorrer mais de 10 cidades para contar histórias de pessoas que nasceram e que vivem aqui. A gente vai conhecer as pessoas pelo caminho, descobrir a Amazônia, entender qual o futuro da maior floresta tropical do mundo. E a nossa porta de entrada é aqui no Mercado Ver o Peso, em Belém do Pará.
So, I will be already sharing the other one. This one, let us see if you're already seeing. Just come back a little bit. Okay, here we go.
A Amazônia tem um sabor especial. Aqui, no coração da floresta, encontramos ingredientes com ótima procedência e práticas que respeitam a natureza. Juntos vamos descobrir novos olhares, novos modos de preparar comidas deliciosas, do jeitinho dos habitantes e moradores locais. Eu sou Thiago Castanho, chefe paraense, e vivo em busca dos saberes e sabores da floresta. Sentiu água na boca? Então aguarde. Vem aí, a nova série do Futura, Sabores da Floresta.
So, just to give you some hints, some ideas of business, and this reference I can give you later because you can watch for yourselves on YouTube. You can check a lot of things, and I think that's a great opportunity to be learning, is actually understanding more about the region, about the culture. We are in a place where we have a huge influence from the Portuguese when we were working together, let's say like that. But we also have a lot of people from all over the world, a lot of cities, and a lot of Japanese people also live here. We have a lot of people that immigrate to our countryside here in Pará, our country, our state, our province. And now I want to give the word to Marcia to do some speak about for you experience, and also say a special thanks for Daniela Mello, that she helped a lot us during this to organize our project. And thank you so much, both of you, for everything. Please, Marcia.
Yes, hi Caio. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi Dani, Florin, and Jose, Professor Marco, and Minu. I think she was also here from Chandigarh. Don't know if she's still here. Because there are so many people, you don't fit all in one screen, and that's so nice. Caio, I just want to say that I'm really thrilled about this and excited about this event and this what we are starting here. I think this is not only this challenge. I think we are starting something that may grow to other opportunities and other multicultural encounters between our institutions and the students. And that's the main goal of U Experience. We want to connect institutions and connect people and students. So welcome everybody. And I think we will have 2 weeks of a very intense program, but also we will learn a lot, and I'm very anxious about that. Thank you, Caio, for trusting in us to try to connect all these people. And here we are. So thank you, everybody. And the students also, thank you for trusting in us in this amazing journey that we are starting today.
Thank you so much, Marcia, for your kind words. And is Professor Minu still here? I think she already left. Yeah, we can talk later with her. So thank you so much, Marcia, again, and for all of the students here. For the professors now, I will be starting a more operational side. Now I'm going to presenting the projects, and then we're going to be doing a team division so they can meet each other. Is not your group yet. Your group will be like in the end of our sessions, you're going to be divided, and then we go to the Microsoft team to work and so you go to your own room with your group. But now I'll be sharing again my screen, not for a video, but to have a presentation about our project. I know we gave some informations, but I think it's important for us to be in the same page. So I'll be giving a small presentation for the project and also to explain the business game rules. And I like so much challenge. So when we went for the first to the second version, I like so much that we're not allowed to use Google Meet. I think that was the first challenge for us, and we were smashing our brain like, how are we gonna be working together? Because some students, they would not be able to get in a Google Meet for issues that happen in China, and they cannot use that. And for us, it was a challenge because I'm thinking that how blessed we are that we can use and see everything on the internet, that we can be together and you can ask questions and look through things. And I think that the autonomy from the students is one of the most interesting things about the internet, because we don't need anymore the diploma. That's only a piece of paper. And for us that we work with universities, it's weird to speak like that, but it is. Like, people don't need anymore the certificate, the diploma in the end. What is important now is your journey during your program, your journey during your graduation, because the piece of paper you can get in another place and with different qualities. And some companies, they don't even ask anymore if you have or not a bachelor degree. But our challenge as university is that how we create value to this diploma, to this certificate, because it's not only a piece of paper, is what you do here. And the most interesting thing, the most exciting things for your career, you're not going to be seeing in your classroom. You're going to be seeing in things that you don't have to do it you're not obligated to do it, but you enjoy and you enter in projects like that. Most of them don't even have any grade linked to it, but the experience is the most important thing. So what we try to do here is create this environment so you can develop yourself and you can have a great opportunity. Okay, so I will be sharing again to show you the presentation. Let I just see here. Yes, you're already able. So Amazon Experience partnership between Cesupa and YouExperience, and of course all of your institutions. This 2-week challenge focuses on develop a great virtual immersion experience to those students willing to discover the Amazon region. So you're going to be pressed in a good sense to leave your comfort zone and dig in a really exotic place, a really exotic region of the world, and you're going to be looking how to develop business opportunities and sustainability opportunities to develop the region. So in the first week, we're going to be having workshops. So the ones that don't have the business background, don't worry, we're going to be teaching all the tools, everything that we're going to be asking you to do it for the final pitch. And we believe that even if you are from way different programs than business administration, you're going to be having a great opportunity and a great experience, because you're going to be learning things from a different aspect, and that can help a lot of your career. So we use a game-based learning methodology, and something that I do some research since my graduation here. I always like to create these business games, because I think when we are in a competition, we are learning, but we are having fun. We are thrilled about developing the solutions and getting to have new ideas and things like that. So it's important when you're doing a game-based learning is that you need to have the goal, and as you do in a project, not all the groups will have the same path to achieve this goal, to solve the challenge. And I think that's the richness of the project like that. And also it's important for you to understand that since the competition is not only doing, we say here in Brazil, the arroz com feijão, rice and beans things, like only the basic thing. No, it's a competition. So you need to put efforts, not to pass the class, as would be in your regular program, but how to be the best one, how to gather information, get opportunities, use your creativity to develop business solutions. And you're going to be putting yourself in your presentation and doing the presentation to your pitch to people that are used to work with this. So it's not an academic approach that you need to have. It's a real life approach, real market approach. And I believe that when you are in a game situation, you put your effort and you learn a lot, and you don't even think about learning, that you're studying, that you're having work, because you're having fun, you are developing skills, you're developing yourselves. So going through my presentation, our goal is that you have to develop a new, we need to develop a new preservation mindset attached to a social and economic development. As I said before, we need to find the middle path, because we cannot be like, okay, we have the Amazon forest, the rainforest, and nobody can touch that, and you need to be like all the trees together. That's important too, but also we need to think about the economic development. We need to think about how we create opportunities to people to stay in their place, to stay in their community, but to get some money and to get some remuneration to actually have a good life, have a good quality of life, have food. Because some place here at Amazon region, people are really, really poor, not starving because we have all the fruits, but really, really poor. And sometimes they will come to big cities like Belém just because in their small communities, they don't have a lot of opportunities. And then when they come here, sometimes they didn't study a lot, so they will not get real good job opportunities. And then sometimes they will face some difficulties that if they were motivated to stay in their community and do business, then they would have a better quality of life. So it's not only about the economic aspects of developing the region, but how we interact with the society that lives here. We have communities here that's called ribeirinhos, That's people that they live by the river, and the river is their street. Like they don't have cars, they don't have roads to go through. It's only the river, and they have their boats. So to go to school, they get a boat, and then they go to the school, and then they come back, go to small markets to buy things, and then they come back. So it's a really quite different society context that even for us that we live here, sometimes we forget that we have people live in these situations, and we have the opportunity to study a little bit more how we can develop, how we can help to develop things, how we can help to create a really better society for everybody. So that's the challenge, is that we are going to be thinking about making money, and that's okay. It's not a problem. I don't like people that say, oh, come on, that's the philosophy aspect of, oh, come on, we have to put the nature and nobody touch that. Is important to preserve, but it's important to develop too. So people, they want to have access to internet, they want to watch YouTube, they want to learn, they want to watch all the things that we watch. So how we can create this environment and to motivate people that they don't have to come here to the big cities and work in different aspects, and we have to respect their culture and understand what are the challenges that they face every day. So our game information is that the max of 60 students, the team division is 4 to 6 students per team. You always will have Brazilians and international students, because one of the major goal in our project, of course, when is important, but it's not the most important thing. I think the journey is really important these 2 weeks, when you interact, when you learn with each other, and that's the amazing things that we want to develop together in these 2 weeks. So the goal, to sum up, in these 2 weeks, your group have to develop a business model using the Amazon region inputs, açaí, some plants, some fruits, anything that you want. You can also create service, but you have to think about exportation. You have to do business in the international market, but you cannot export as a raw material. That's the only thing that you cannot do. So if you think about using açaí, as I said before, you need to develop the idea of creating a product from açaí. If it's an oil, if it's a shake, if it's an ice cream, whatever, anything that you want, but you cannot export as raw material, because that's what we always did here. Just export as raw material with a small price, and then we would buy back with the product with a certain level of improvement. So we need to do that. We have to develop this here, and I think this is a good opportunity, not only for the Amazon region, but for your region too. Don't think about raw materials. Don't think about being a commodity. You need to put some value in the products or service that we offer to market, because if you don't do like that, you're just one more in the crowd and you will not make success. So get on board on this journey. We're going to be talking a lot. We're going to be seeing each other a lot. You have my WhatsApp, you have my emails. Please contact me if you have any doubts. Please enjoy this project. Please dig in. It's only 2 weeks, okay? It's only 2 weeks, and we have an opportunity here to do a really huge immersion, and then we develop this together, okay? Anybody has a question or something? That I check my chat here. Oh, can you send us your WhatsApp number again? Yeah, I will put here. 55 is the Brazilian code. 91 is our state province, our province here. 938200008. Yeah, it's this one. Thank you, Tina. And for the email, you already know, is amazon.experience@cesupa.br. Okay, so now let's see the rules for our challenge. Let I just share my screen to this side. Let I see if you are seeing. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to read. Let I try to put, because I don't know, age is coming and my site's not that good. Can you see now? Yeah, it's a little bit better. I think I can put more zoom in. Let I check. Now it's fine. Marcia, is okay? Okay. So I will be sending this this document for you. I will not read everything, come on. I will not do that with you, but just getting the most important part, something that some parts already told. So our competition starts today. You have your weekend free, and we will be starting the workshop on Monday. If I were you, and I'm gonna say as an alumni that didn't have the opportunity to have this competition, I would start to have at least one meet in this weekend. So you already get to know each other, your backgrounds. You can do not, like in the end of our conversation today, you can already go to your room, getting to know everybody, starting to have ideas, because again, you don't have to do that. Your only obligation is to be here during the workshops and during the mentoring sessions and then to the final pitch. But I think that's the most interesting opportunity in this project is when you are together and developing the project itself. So we don't manage that. You will be the ones managing your times, your meetings. You have 3 different time zones. So it's really important for you to getting to know each other. And if I were you, I would be doing already this today or in this week, okay? But it's really up to you. So the final project of the Amazon Experience Zupa Challenge that we said, you have to develop a business model proposal for a benefit product to use inputs from the Amazon region. Professor, can I actually create the product? If you get to this level, congrats. But we are not asking that because it's only a 2-week thing. But the business model itself is what you need to present. And then I will share with you, I will send to you the minimum that we are going to be asking you for the final pitch for your presentation. And then you can develop your ideas in that. Think about not only the business model needs to have economic, social, and environmental sustainability. So thinking about the whole process, thinking about how to make business with the small communities and everything. So the project is in English. If you have any difficulty on that, you can use your chat, you can use your Google translation or the equivalent thing. We all will be together. So next week, start Monday until Friday. Same time, 8 to 11 a.m. here in Brazilian time. 3 hours workshop is not about a theoretical approach, okay? We will have a little of theory, of course, but it's a more a hands-on thing. So you're gonna having a lot of fun and a lot of work. The second week, between Monday to Thursday, 22nd to the 25th of in March, we're going to be having mentoring sessions that we're going to be scheduling times during these 3 hours. But again, if I were you, just as suggestions, when you're not doing the mentoring session, you should be working together in your group and develop your business idea. Enjoy this, because sometimes you're going to arrange your meetings for the time difference in some window of opportunities. So when you are in the mentoring sessions, you will be already in a time that everybody can be together. So you can enjoy that. So for the mentorship will be like 20 minutes long per group. Let us see what is more important. Okay, for the final one, for the final round in the 26th. Again, we invited the judge to be here. How they're gonna vote, I think that's really important. We were always thinking that how we can create a system that the judges, they can vote, and just to understand, they're gonna be watching your presentation, reading your presentations, and then they're gonna be voting. So what we created is that we created our project coin is the Amazon coin. Yeah, I don't know if it's sorry if it's not that beautiful because I created it myself, so I'm sorry for any design problem, but each judge, they will receive 10,000 Amazon coins, and they vote as an angel investor. They're going to be watching all your presentations, and in the end, they have 10,000 Amazon coins to vote. They can vote 1,000 coins in each project, or 1,000 and 2,000 coins, Amazon coins in one project, or they can like so much one idea that they put all the 10,000 Amazon coins in just one project. So again, it's not about an academic thing, it's about a competition. Think that some of the judges, they actually invest in projects like that. So if your group really impress one of these investors, your product can become reality. They have the expertise and they have the money to do that. So it's a real life project that we are creating here. And then for the voting process, they will vote with this coin that we created, the Amazon coin. Okay, any doubts until now? Let I check the chat. No, fine, can I go on? Marcia, if you see any, you will share this rule with us. Yes, I will be sending to all of you. And after you don't have to ask, you can answer actually in the chat now. Did everybody receive my emails? Do we have anybody that didn't receive any of the emails? Please just let me know. I have, could you please tell us how can we contact friends from different universities? Tammy, we will use the Microsoft team. So all of you will be in your groups and you will have your Microsoft team that you can put documents, chat, do the virtual meeting. So we will be together in each group. You will have your own Microsoft team. We're going to be doing this in the end of our talk today. Okay. So, okay, more information. I don't think I need to say about breaking rules or you be expelling that. The only thing that we ask is that please don't hire anybody to do the job. Come on. I'm not going to be managing that, checking that on you. I think that we have to build a really trust relationship here. And come on, it's an opportunity. It's only a 2-week thing that you need to develop yourself. It's not only about winning things. So please don't hire anybody to do the job. But I don't think anybody will do that. But we need to say that since it's the rule. For the prize, since the competition, we need to tell about the prize. First, you're gonna each one of you for the winning team will receive a basket of Amazon region products from our partner Manioca. That really amazing products that we have, we will be sending for you. And also each one of the winning team participants will gain a $500 voucher to use in the in-person version that if everybody goes right, we're going to be having next year, 2022. So we have this prize for the winning. Again, it's only for the winning team. And of course, since the competition, only one team will win, but it's not only about the only winning thing. Of course, it is important, and I like a lot to win, of course. Losing is not a problem. We learn a lot when we lose, but winning is amazing. But the journey, the sharing, the trades that you're going to have, the synergy that you're going to have with your group, I think that's the most important thing for our project, okay? So that's okay. This part, I want to show just the schedule now. I'm sorry for this boring part. You're going to be already, you will be working again. I just check our chat again. I look to the side because I have another computer here, okay? Are you already looking the schedule? Yeah? Okay. So today we are doing this, the challenge opening day and team division. Monday, we start our work with the workshop with Professor Paulo Reis, Amazon region context. And Tuesday, you have the workshop with Paulo too, forest economy and sustainable business opportunities in Amazon. On Wednesday, 17th, the workshops with me, workshop of buyer persona, blue ocean strategy and marketing strategy canvas. I know some of you, especially our friends from Romania, you already have a communication and marketing background, and I think we will see a lot of tools applied to the Amazon region. So I hope you like and you enjoy this workshop. On Thursday next week, we have the International Trade and Exportation Opportunities Workshop with Juliana Maya. She's an alumni from CESUPA that she has her own international trade company. She lives now in Portugal, in Lisbon, and she's selling Brazilian Amazon region products in Europe, an amazing business case that she has. And on Friday, finishing the first week of workshops, is the business model and sustainable source of revenue with Victoria Mutran. She and her family, they have a Brazilian nut company here for so many years, and they do business in an amazing way. In the second week, starting again on Monday, 22nd, we have the 22nd to the 21st mentoring sessions with me and the other professors. And Friday, 26th, you have the showtime moment, final pitch to investors. That's the most interesting part of the game, is that you're going to be talking and you're going to be doing your presentation to people from the real market. They actually do business and work their lives with that. So we like here in CESUPA to say that we have to break the barrier between academic world and the market. We need to work together. We need to develop together, and that's what we are trying to do. Okay, so I want to stop sharing my screen now. And now I want you to do a little work, okay? So I'm gonna use the breakout rooms. I'm not that used to Zoom, I'm learning. So I hope everything goes right. Marcia did teach me a lot yesterday. Yes, Marco Duarte, I will be sending the agenda. Actually, is the agenda that I already sent before. I think you probably share with all the students, but I will be sending again to all of students. Just finishing our meeting, I will be sending all these documents for all of you, okay? What I want you to do in this breakout room for 30 minutes, okay? So for the professors, if you want to leave, not a problem. Now the students will start to work, and for the ones that they have to leave, thank you so much again for the opportunity, and I hope that we can, the Amazon experience will be only the first project that we work together. And here at CESUPA and with you experience, we wanted to grow more and to have more international experience for our students. That's our mission, our purpose. And if without you, without your universities, without your partnership, nothing would happen. Would be just us. So thank you so much for the trust and for the opportunity. Okay. So Marcia, I will try to do the breakout room. If I don't do well, please help me out. And what I want you to do, I will put here in our chat. Okay. I want you to, of course, introduce yourself, getting to know each other. That's the really interesting thing for the welcome day. But I want you to start thinking about two things that I just put here in our chat. Let I find our chat again. I'm going to everyone. First, what are your expectations for this project? Why on earth did you join a project with different people from different worlds, different time zones, and a lot of work? And I need to be clear that you have a lot of work, but it's only 2 weeks, so come on. Yeah, there's a lot of work. And I hope you get really excited to do that, but I have to say that will be a lot of work. And one thing that I think will be really interesting is that how you're gonna deal with the different time zones. I think that's the first challenge for everybody, for all the groups, because you will have people from all the different places, all the different countries in your group, or at least most of them. So the first is that which time are you gonna be meeting? Because Macau is +11, Romania is +5 or 6, Marcia? I think, yeah, 5 or so. And it's cold up there, as Professor Florin showed us. And so the first challenge is that what time are you going to be meeting and how you work together. But then is that with you. And the other question I want you to say is what are your expectations, and also what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about the Amazon region? Can be cliches, can be acai, no worries. I want you to share with each other and learn with each other what are the expectations when you heard about this such an exotic place. So I just put it here in our chat so you can be with you like what you have to discuss. And now I will do the break room. I will just sharing. Okay, no, it's not sharing. Let's go breakout room. We have 46. I will create 7 groups. Assign automatically, created. Okay. I go open our rooms, isn't it, Marcia? Sorry guys, this is the first time that I use Zoom like that, so I learn it's my learning curve. So open our rooms. I think you will be invited to enter in a room. If anybody didn't get, is okay?
It's okay, I got invited here.
Okay.
Yeah, Caio, do you need me to join one of the rooms, or I can leave?
If you want, and if you have time, is okay. But it's now is a really students' work. But if you want, you can join. But it's up to you, Professor. I appreciate your time and the opportunity for you to be here.
Okay, so I will enter this room.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor. And Marcia, when I put closed rooms, they come back here, isn't it?
Yes. Eu acho.
Espero, né? I hope.
I hope so.
I hope so. So I would just get some water and go to the rest room, and I put here the 30 minutes for them to work together. Let's see. Timer. Ok, iniciar. Great.
Caio, eu vou sair um pouquinho, depois no final eu volto e entro na sala.
Tá, eu tô como host, né?
Aqui. Tá como host. Tá?
Então tá bom.
Qualquer coisa você me chama no WhatsApp.
Ah, tá bom então. Beleza,
tá
Marcinha. Obrigado,
então,
querida.
Falou.
Thank you.
Beijo.
Beijão. We still have let's see, Christina and Laís and Daphna and Isaac still here. Christina is our professor. Isaac and Laís, are you there with us? Ô, Isaac, me ouve, né, querido? Tu recebeste uma mensagem para entrar num... Tu estás no... É o Room 7, Isaac. Chegou para ti? Ué, deixa eu só ver aqui. Agora just... Vê se chegou alguma coisa agora, Isaac. Ele manda por aqui, ele dá um pop-up na tua sala. Deixa eu ver aqui. Chegou? Isaac, eu vou te botar em outra sala, Isaac. Acho que não estou sabendo. Eu também estou aprendendo, Isaac, fica tranquilo. Vê se aparece alguma coisa aí na tua tela de entrar. Entrar num... Ele dá um pop-up na tua tela. Aí ele vai, Caio, Fania, Sezup is invited you to join room. Aí tu aperta no join. Será que foi, querido? Quer ver? Eu vou te mudar de novo. Vou te mudar de novo. E aí tu vais Vai aparecer aqui para ti, ó. Move to room 5. Será que apareceu, Isaac? Estranho. Porque eu tenho eu tô com um computador aqui reserva, que eu tô com perfil de aluno, e aí quando eu te movo, pro, vamos lá, tipo, room 6, ó. É porque é um link aqui dentro da sala. Por isso que ele dá um pop-up, ele abre uma janelinha. Tu tá no computador ou no celular? Pois é, no computador é melhor ainda aqui, ó. Eu vou te botar no room 2 agora. Aí ele vai pipocar alguma coisa para ti aí. É uma janelinha, tipo uma... Eu preciso usar o celular para usar o microfone. Laís, eu acho que tu usas... Vai automático, Laís. Apareceu para ti, Laís, uma sala? Ah, tá, entendi. Tu tens como sair e entrar pelo celular? Deixa eu ver como é que a gente soluciona. Quer ver? Porque para Laís, eu vou fazer de novo, ó, cadê? Eu vou te botar no room 1. Vê se apareceu alguma coisa para ti, Laís. Laís foi. Show. Isaac, tá só nós aqui, irmão. Ela foi. Eu vou te mudar de novo. Ó. Dá um Alt Tab, vê se não tá aparecendo por trás da tua tela, tá? Vou de novo. Vai pro 6 agora. Pá. Vê agora.
Eu tô ouvindo?
Tô te ouvindo.
Então, eu realmente não sei o que tá acontecendo. Tipo, não tá aparecendo nada de notificação aqui pra mim. Nada. Eu já até fechei aqui todas as abas pra não dar esse problema que você falou, né? De, às vezes,
tá por
aparecer
trás,
por
né?
trás. É, mas não tem nada mesmo. Nada. Tem como mandar aqui porque é um link que manda ou não?
Não, ele abre uma janelinha mesmo. Ele só vai abrir uma janela e... Quer ver? Deixa eu ver. É porque tá no outro computador. Deixa eu ver aqui. Laís, você tá com a gente, Laís? Apareceu para você um pop-up? Sala 8? Tá, Laís. Deixa eu só te achar aqui de novo. Laís, sala... São 7 salas. Laís, na verdade. Pode ir para sala 7, já tá. Vê se chegou agora para ti aí. Será que chegou? Isaac, meu parceiro. Entra e sai. Sai e entra, quer dizer, Isaac.
Tá, eu vou fazer isso aqui. Beleza.
Laizita ainda não apareceu? Ué. Luiz Nunes. Vou te botar, acabei de te botar na 6. Cadê o Isaac agora?
Pronto.
Deixa eu botar aqui, ó. Daphne 1. Hello, Daphna. How are you? I'm putting you in a room again.
Aí, foi.
Oi?
Valeu,
meu irmão. Obrigadão, Chico, querido. Tamo junto. Laizita, apareceu pra ti, minha querida? Tá só a gente agora, pode até ligar o microfone se quiser. Eu vou te botar no 7 de novo. Ah, tá. Vamos lá. Vê se chegou agora.
Não tá aparecendo aquela janelinha que aparecia para eu não ingressar na sala 7.
Para entrar na sala, né? Eu vou te botar na 5. Apareceu alguma coisa?
A 5 apareceu.
Tá, deixa eu te jogar na 7 de novo. Será que foi? Agora, show.
Professor Caio? I was gonna say that I had to leave my breakout room because my internet it's not that well, but I wanted him to send me back to my breakout room, but now I found out how to get in there again. Thank you.
Hello, Daphne. That I put you again in room 5. Oh. Hello, Daphne. How can I help you? Oh, which one? Yeah. Hello again, everyone. Let's just wait for everybody to go back. Please, Lais, how can I help you? Okay, no, now we're gonna be back on this. Everybody here. In this soon, the rooms are closing.
Caio, I just want to ask you, this groups is the final configuration for no?
Oh no, now I'm gonna be showing them their login and password in the Microsoft team. I will be showing the groups, and then we're gonna do a trial for them to go to the rooms with their groups, and then we will be finishing for today, and then they can meet with each other and start to work in their ideas and get to know each other. Okay, I think we have that. I see if anybody's still in a room. I think is everybody back here. So how was this first interaction? I hope you guys started to learn about each other. Thanks for the professors that stayed with us. And when I entered the rooms and I saw that you were all sharing things and getting to know each other, and that's amazing. That's the whole purpose of our project. So now we're going to be going to a really operational thing. I will be doing the tutorial how to log in, how to go to your Microsoft team, and then I will be showing your email that we created for the project and also your password. The password is the same for everybody, so I believe that the best way to do is that after you log in, just put the password that you want. You can change it, okay? But before, I have just one more video about, it's one of our judges that he will be with us in the 26th. And I don't know who knows the Instituto Ata. It's from a Brazilian chef, Atala, that he's really famous. He put it our foods in a really high level to high gastronomy, and he loves the Amazon and his inputs that he collects here to make amazing dishes. He's quite a creative guy. And this chef that he will be talking to you is Roberto Esmeraldi. I think he's Italian, if I'm not wrong, but he lives here in Brazil a lot of time, and he is partner with the Atala, and they manage this institute together. Let I just get the YouTube link here. Just a second. What I like about him is that he's really transparent about things. So he will say that we have a lot of challenge here, but think about challenge as opportunities, because, and this we can bring to our life. If all the problems, all the challenges that we have, we just think about, oh, come on, it's a barrier and I cannot overcome that, you won't be able to do anything in your life, because we always will have barriers and challenge to face and to deal with. And he says something about that. Of course, I will put his video. And think about the challenge sometimes is a hiding opportunity, and whoever see first is the pioneer and can make something about it. You know, how many opportunities and how many ideas that, I don't know if you ever have that, oh, you have such an amazing idea, and after a while you see and somebody made a business of it and is making a lot of money, and said, hey, I have the same idea. But that's the problem. You just had the idea. You didn't do anything about it. So things that happen is when you actually do something about it, because the opportunity sometimes is for everybody that can see, but sometimes we're not actually seeing it. We're just passing by. And I think that Esmeralda, he says something really interesting about it. Okay, I will share now this video, and then we go to the team division part. Okay, I think you already see this screen.
Hi, I'm Roberto Esmeraldi, and I've been working for over 3 decades now in the Amazon region, and I'm a journalist and I'm a cook, and I write about food, and I'm the founder of a Thai Institute which works on the relation between people and food. What I can tell you is that usually when I talk to people about being entrepreneur in Amazonia, you know, people, they always say, look, if it's already difficult in Brazil, with the Brazil coast, a lot of hidden coasts in making investments, you can imagine how difficult it is in Amazonia. It's even more, because on top of that, you have all kind of restrictions about logistics, about markets, about trained and skilled labor, and etc., etc. But then I tell you, don't look at those as restraints. Try to look at those as opportunities. I mean, people usually say, I don't find nice options for packaging, for example. And that's absolutely true. It's a drama in Amazonia. Okay, so why don't you try, while trying to do your business, to create opportunities for packaging and sell those? You know, I mean, try to transform these difficulties into opportunities, because if you find good solutions for packaging, you can not just solve your problem of your company, but become a provider of problem solving for a lot of other people, and you might make a lot of money out of that. So you need to consider the specific situation of Amazonia, not just applying generic model to do business there, because then you only find the difficulties and you don't find the opportunities. Another very important lesson I've learned, and I've seen a lot of people, you know, having troubles because of these, is that, you know, when you are in the Amazon, you are just, you know, overwhelmed by these diversity and all this complexity and so many things. And usually when you have too many things, you have a difficulty in focusing into something, right? So the issue is not to trade something originated from the Amazon to bring it just somewhere else, but the issue is how to aggregate value on it. So pay attention to every opportunity that industry, small industry, micro industry, artisanal industry can provide for you, because that is where you can make money. And transforming something that have very, you know, small profit margins into something that is really attractive, because Amazonia lacks industry, and you need to build on that.
So, great thoughts. I think that he put it in a way that is somebody that's making business with Amazon. The restaurant, the Atala restaurant, the Dome one, is in São Paulo, but he used a lot of the ingredients from the Amazon. Tucupi, for instance. Tucupi is something really interesting for you to get to know more, okay? You will give this hint. In Maniva is also another exotic ingredient, and they work with that, and they are doing business with that, and they respect a lot the small communities, because one thing that they say is that we cannot just come here as you know, way like the colonizers, you know, just to come here, get everything and take it away. No, they want to develop a long-term relationship with the communities, because it's a win-win situation. Everybody needs to to be winning, and you cannot exploit in that because it's not sustainable when you do like that. So I think that he said a lot of interesting things for us to think about it. Okay, so now we are getting to the final parts of today, that I'm gonna show you where you have to go to log in. And I don't know who, let I just do some survey here. Who never worked with the Microsoft Teams? Please just write something in our chat, just okay or me or something. Just so I, oh, okay, nice, great number.
Okay, I just want to say
okay, Florin.
Goodbye to you. Yes, I have to go to England now to another meeting.
Whoa. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, see you next week. Okay, bye. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity. So I will be sharing my screen, and then we will do I will do all the paths that you have to do to log in. After this part, I will be showing your email and your password that you're going to be using to join it. And then I want everybody to go to your Microsoft team. You can do both ways. You can use your browser, or you can download the app for the Microsoft team. I don't know which one will be working better for you. You can do both ways. You will see each other in both ways. So just don't worry about any. If you have any questions, any doubts, I will be here in the Zoom meeting to answer something or to solve any problem that I hope that we don't have, because we tested yesterday everything, but technology sometimes hurts, and I will be here to help you out. Okay, so I will be sharing my screen again to do this step-by-step thing. Okay, you're already seeing. So you go to your browser and you search Microsoft 365 login. Then you go here and click. Of course, you will be seeing in your language. Okay, this one is in Portuguese, but you will be seeing your language. You go iniciar sessão, start session. You put your email that I'm gonna be giving you the next thing. So click here. It will ask for your passcode. You put yes. So this one is your Office 365 environment. Okay, you have here the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everything. You have to go in this one, the Microsoft Teams. Okay, click, and then it should go. Yeah, it went. You can use the app that you download, or you can use your browser. If you prefer to use your browser, you click in this part here, or you can use in this one. I'm gonna use the browser one first, and then you decide if you're gonna download or not. Okay, so we go. It will be showing, in my case, it shows all the rooms because I'm in all the teams with you. But for you, it will be showing your team, and you just click in your team, for instance, and you are already in your room. Okay, here you can start conversations like a chat, and then you can send videos, send files, anything that you want here. Here you can also upload some files and you work together with a Word document. If I were you, I would use in this platform here, because you can make PowerPoint presentation, Word presentation, whatever you want. Okay, and the most important part is having the meeting with each other. Okay, you just click here, you go in reunir, you put here the name, and you go to participate now, to join the room. That I just here, you can activate. Okay, oh, my camera I cannot use because I'm using this in the Zoom platform, but then you just activate your camera here in this bottom. Everybody will be here. You can open things, share your screen, record the meeting. It's like the Zoom platform or the Google Meet one, but from the Microsoft team. Anybody has any questions, any doubts and difficulties until now? Let I check the chat here. Everybody's okay? Can I go on? Can I show you your login and everything? Is okay? Okay. So now what I want you to do, can you see a spreadsheet? I think is really, let I try to zoom in. I think it's like this is okay. Can you see in this size? Yes, okay. How our email works is your first and last name, but sometimes I may mix up, I don't know if it was your first name and last name. I'm so sorry about that. Our TI guys, they did the best they can. And that's the password. CESUPA is the name of our university at 2021. And then you can change your passcode after you joining, okay? So what I want you to do, I want you to try now to go again, Office 365, log in, then you click, and then you go in and go to the Microsoft Teams, okay? Please, everybody now, let's do that. Go to your own rooms, okay? I will be putting all the names here. I will be showing you. Is that all the emails are the same? You have your first and last name or the equivalent at aluno.cesupa.br. Is without the .com, okay? Is .br. Haluka, great. Stay in your Microsoft team now, okay? We're gonna be leaving and I will be joining you and having a small talk with all your groups, and then you can be together for someone and start your challenge, okay? Before everybody goes, thank you so much. I'm really happy. I'm quite excited. Yesterday I was really nervous about it, and I'm glad that a lot of people are with us. I hope we have 2 amazing weeks together, and that's the beginning of long-term relationships, of projects of learning that we can all grow together, okay? I will be scrolling down the names here, so just so you know where is your I will be doing that, Henrique. Is henrique.oliveira@aluno.cesupa.br. I will be sending for all of you now. And I scroll down a little bit more for the ones in group 8. Fernanda, do you have a button when you enter the room? Is in the top right place? It's like a small camera. The password I will put here in our chat. Here, just a second. In our chat, let I just find the chat here again. Just a second. I put in our chat the passcode, okay? I will be here the whole time in our Zoom meetings, so if you have any problem, please just let me know. And after everybody is the first person that enters in the room, you can start the meeting and everybody will join the meeting together. Isoleta is okay. Thank you so much, dear. That's good. Jacqueline, let I see. Okay, did you find it yet, Jacqueline? I will scroll again. Alexandra, I'm so sorry. We mixed some names. I'm so sorry. Alexandra Stan, I think. Were you able to use your? Yes, Alexandra, I'm sorry. Your name, we used the name wrong. I was directed to another team. Is that okay? Ana Flavia, I will just check your situation, okay? Just a second. Please, Alexandra, number one. Ana Flavia, which one was the problem for you? Sorry there.
When we got into our breakout rooms, I was in.
Oh no, it's different. It's different. Now is your Microsoft team is your final team. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Sorry. Thank you.
No, not a problem. Thanks. I'm sending by email to this spreadsheet so you can have with you too. Of course, please don't go in with the other's password or something, but come on, you don't need to do that yet. Just login and passcodes. Thank you, Alexandra, for your understanding. Vitor is okay too. Now you can start your meetings, okay? We will be closing this Zoom Monday, we will be back on the Zoom, okay? All the workshops, we are gonna be using the Zoom platform, the same link, but for your work, Dominic, after you log in, you're already in the Microsoft team, Dominic? Yes, okay. So if you're the first one, you can start the video presentation. Tami Shui, no, you have to work with the groups that we put it together, okay? You have this here, group division. I want you to interact with different people. Yeah. I will be showing again where you have to go to start. You go in this button here, okay? To start your meeting. In Portuguese is reunir. I don't know how it will work. Exactly, Henrique. If I were you, I would start working. But again, it's a competition. You guys do, you people do whatever you want, okay? Start like with, of course, knowing each other, but later I would start gathering some ideas and some business propositions. In this button here, okay? If anybody has any problem to joining, please just let me know. Please just let me know so I can try to solve. Yeah, in group 2, Crystal, Igor, and Dominic are on. Group 3, it's already nice interacting. Yeah, people in Amazon Experience Group 3, you can start your meeting. You can actually start to leave. Yeah, Henrique, you're free. Just go to your room now. You can leave our Zoom meeting and go to your Microsoft team one and start your meeting just so you know each other. Again, it's not a blind, you don't have to, or at least you should do, okay? Nice. Some groups started already the meeting. Yeah, think that you plan yourselves to be here until 11, so use these last 50 minutes to get to know. Some groups are already in and having the meeting, so I would use the same. I would do the same to get to know. Look, another group is already doing the meet. Yes. Was anybody not able to find your own email or to log in the Zoom, in the Microsoft team?